All right, quick workshop update. I'll blabber while I'm working on this. I'm carving a one-piece backboard for mandolin, obviously F-style. This mandolin's gonna be for, it's actually gonna be the grand prize for a mandolin picking contest down at Bill Monroe's birthplace in Rosine, Kentucky. So we're kind of getting this done. I'm making an A style and this F style. So I got the rest of the body over here. Right now gluing the truss rod in, and then this guy will fit on. I like to do most of the carving before it's on. A little bit of the final graduation would be once it's on the actual instrument, obviously. But it's cool. It's a one-piece backboard. Some really nice figure. I don't know if you can see any of it. So basically, I still have to carve a lot of this out, which I'm chiseling right now. It looks horrible, but that's, you gotta trust the process. And then the inside, I always save the last bit of recurve kind of along this area. I'm gonna carve, well, not here, but kind of from here to here. I'm gonna carve with just using these little finger planes until I get the proper graduation. Anyway, it's been a busy few weeks. I feel like a lot of stuff in just the house itself is breaking, like HVAC issues and plumbing issues and just everything that you don't want to go wrong kind of goes wrong. So I guess it's good life lessons to keep regrouping and how to manage stress. I try to be pretty organized with my week as far as every day I write down kind of every hour, more or less, kind of what I want to be doing and about what I want to be accomplishing, whether it's workshop or house things or being a parent, any of those things. Try to just have those micro goals, and I feel like when you have the house issues, all good intentions or plans like really just like go out the window, and so it's kind of improvising for the day. The HVAC issue was like the air converter was in the attic, and like the water started to fill up the unit, and then it leaked into the insulation in the ceiling, and then the ceiling caved in and collapsed. So that was really fun to deal with. So my dad and I had to take down all the wet drywall and install some new drywall and all that type of stuff. Anyway, so I feel like the past few weeks have just been like survival mode of like get in the workshop when I can and get done what I can and kind of be content with that, without freaking out too much. And then I found like a leak between the shingles and the garage roof, and the garage is where I am right now in the workshop. So I peeled back the roof shingles and the tar paper, and there's like this hole under the tar paper from backflow, I guess, from the gutter. The amount of rain volume into one gutter is too much, and it's rotted out the subroof, so I need to replace that. And of course it's like 95 degrees out, so it's kind of like trying to find the right window to get up on a ladder and deal with all of that. So anyway, workshop goals. I still need to ship the grizzly bear mandolin. I'm doing the final setup. It's been hooked up to the tone right machine, kind of helping break it in. Then I'll do final setup. I'll do a final video before I ship it. Of course, it's not ideal weather to ship anything right now. And then the octave mandolin, the 2-point octave mandolin, I need to do the final setup, and then ship that. I've got several mandolins working on, making a semi-hollow electric mandolin for Michael Fath. Just this amazing musician. Go check out his YouTube page and give his music a listen. Pretty incredible stuff. So I'm designing that for him, and then I've got two special archtop guitars that I've been slowly milling the lumber down on. Oh, of course, the other thing that's happened is my planer broke, so I'm just like totally like at a standstill. I think it's one of the belts or something is given out, so I'm trying to figure out, do I buy a new planer or try to figure out where the broken belt is? So I don't know. Blah blah blah. While I ponder these things, I try to just carve stuff. But those two archtop guitars are going to be pretty cool. Some special woods on them, special unique designs for each one. What else? Making some cool A-style mandolins, waiting on some special bird's eye maple that I just sourced from some guy out in Illinois. I think he's milling down the log this week. But it's like exhibition grade bird's eye maple. So that's gonna be really cool and exciting. So right now I'm just looking for kind of like an evenness of slope. Like if this is the spine, just kind of want to like taper that way and that way pretty evenly. And it's always kind of tough when you have the scroll area. So, been working on this most of today, and it's still working towards the sound, the tap tone sound I want. Still a lot of carving and thicknessing to go. Right now the thinnest part is not very thin, for mandolin at least. It's like 0.142. Yeah, it needs to be less than 0.1. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on in the workshop. And that's kind of it. Onward.